Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm platooned up with Drewski and Thadirian, some clanmates, some buddies of mine. Thadirian's actually my brother. And we are on Ghost Town Assault, and I'm going to bring you I guess I would say my newest tier 10 tank, the Jagaroo, whatever you want to call it. So I've had this tank unlocked for a long time, but I really enjoy fighting these at tier 10. I think they're pretty simple to get rid of off the battlefield, and once in a while I'll come around a good player in a Jagaroo that kicks my butt, but generally I can whoop up on them. So just because their mobility is lacking, they have a crappy reload, their gun doesn't seem to hit consistently. What else? I mean, it's a forward-facing tank destroyer. At tier 10, if you need to ace a tier 10 tank destroyer, one of the things you want to do is just play front line. Be aggressive. Go with your support. Wherever your horde goes, that's where you need to follow them. Too many people play it like a tank destroyer. They sit in back, they wait for stuff to get spotted, and then they're sharing all their damage experience with whoever's spotting the tank. So it takes that much more damage to actually get an ace tanker in these. Whereas if you're up front and personal, honestly, like, subpar games are ace tankers in these things. And I say subpar because you see a lot of games where the ace tanker was 12,000 damage or 10,000 damage, whatever. And this is not going to be a humongous damage game, but it's going to be an ace tanker. So my thought process here on this map was they had a lot of stuff coming down the B line. Well, I had two tanks in C8 that kept them from driving all the way to the 9 line. And really what I wanted to do was just make sure that if their horde actually did push down the B line, I'd get a free shot into them. Then my heavy tank took my position, so there's no point in two of us staring at an open hole. So I decided, okay, they're starting to make a push down the 6th line, let me move over here. I slapped the E5 once, the E4 takes advantage of that and shoots me. You see when the E4 was coming out, I know this is a little bit late now because I've been babbling about other things, but the E4 pulls out and he's looking for a shot on my lower plate. This thing's lower plate when angled is actually pretty strong, so you have to shoot it through the drive wheel if it's over angled, and then if it's flat on, you should be able to get a prem round through the lower plate. Now this guy that took my old position comes up and takes my new position, like good friendly teammates do, and he is side scraping. He's got a side scraping tank, so whatever, dude, I'll let you do that. Not that I have much choice. So I come over, E5 tries to get a shot into me, I blow him away, and man, have I fallen in love with this gun. This gun just gets stuff done. It slaps people hard. So C4 comes around to kill our FE215B. The Object 140 comes with him, and now the Object 140 is looking for an exit. Now, one of the things you also want to be aware of in your forward-facing tank destroyers is to be positioned close to cover. And what I mean by that is I have this rubble pile on my left, and though there's a little gap, I'm not going to allow people to get behind me or beside me, and if they do, I need to be able to scrape them off. So I come around the corner, smash that Object 140, and I'm thinking that maybe somebody's going to try to follow me in here, which would be fine because I have Thadirian here in his Panzer 7 and an E100 that have been doing work ever since I got up here. So we are defending, but the cap is not too far away. So if we sit here and wait for the Reds to surround us, we're going to be at a disadvantage. We need to take the opportune time while they're spread out to knock them down. So I come around the corner, I auto lock that patent. On the side of a patent, there's not many places where I'm not going to pen in a Jagaroo. Alright, so now the Jag's looking for a shot, I think, on me. I can't really tell. You see I'm angling again. Once again, always micro movements, trying to maximize my armor because the lower plate is weak. The superstructure, the cheeks are actually weak. The prem rounds can go through them, and that's why I find this thing so easy to fight. Alright, so now there's a Jag that made a move to come around behind us, and we're gonna get loaded just in time to shut him down. And now we're trying to figure out, there's one of their scouts fighting our artillery, but is our artillery going to defend himself? Is he going to distract the scout long enough? What's the scout going to do after he kills Artie? Well, now we definitely don't want to be too far away from the base, just in case he does try to cap. And I mean, the chances of not being able to get back to cap is slim to none. But Thyderian's pretty sure that he's going to kill that E100 with the medium tank that we have. So I decide to turn around and just be the last resort. That's not the word I'm looking for. Whatever. I don't even have to go find him. The scout comes, finds me, drives in front of my gun. I get my top gun medal, and now there's just Artie left. Unfortunately, Thyderian got taken out by the E100, and then the Patton finally took out the E100. Alright, so now we're going to make an advance towards Artie. And guys, I really don't prefer tank destroyers. If I do play tank destroyers, it's always up close and personal, especially tier 10s. They got armor, they have gigantic guns, and in my opinion just need to be participating throughout the whole match. Generally, since they're forward-facing tank destroyers, they need to have support, because obviously if something gets behind you or beside you, you can't shoot them or defend yourself. And that's another reason why I think Jagaroos are so easy to kill. Say you've conserved your hit points, you have 1200 hit points, you just track him, drive in front of his gun if needed. Let's say he's against some cover and you can't get around one side, like you'll have to drive around him to get to the other side. Take his shell, get to the other side, retrack him in place, and then just farm him to death. That's really it. Alright, but a nice result in the Jag. And we did 4,600 damage, which does not sound like a lot, especially with a gun that does 1,000 damage on average. But it's an ace tanker, 7 destroyed, 700 blocked, and nice result in the Jagaroo. I think the main thing is that I wasn't sharing any of that damage, right? So where most tank destroyer players sit in the back and wait for other people to spot for them, in this city match encounter, I couldn't really set up anywhere to do that, nor would I chose to. I love to push in this thing, utilize the armor. Once in a while you'll find good players that know how to chew you up and spit you out, but that's just part of the game. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.